everyone, welcome back. I'm Domingos. I'm also known as DMA and appreciate when I'm called DMA. Today we have this radical equation to solve. We have 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 equal to 3. Maybe the first approach that is running in your head is squaring both sides. Well, that wouldn't be advisable. Okay, the approach that we're going to apply here is first considering that, let's say we have square root of a plus square root of b. All right, as we have here. Okay, we can rationalize this expression. If we rationalize this expression, we're going to have to multiply by square root of a minus square root of b. Okay, over square root of a minus square root of b. Considering that square root of a is not the same as square root of b, otherwise will be complicated. So this implies that what we're gonna get is that square root of a plus square root of b will be square root of a all squared minus square root of b all squared over square root of a minus square root of b. All right, this implies that we have that square root of a plus square root of b. We can simplify them. A minus, we can also simplify them. Square root of a minus square root of b. But by doing this, I have to say that a as a number greater or equal than 0 and b is a number greater or equal than 0. And the square root of a has to be different than the square root of b. Why? Because if they're the same, here will be 0. And I couldn't have simplified those two if they were not greater or equal than 0. So this approach is valid. So this expression here, it's the same that we have here. We have a and we have b, square root of a plus square root of b. So we can apply this identity here. So if we apply this identity here, we will have a minus b. So the inner expression, which is 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 minus b, which is 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 over square root of a minus square root of b. So we're going to have square root of a, 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 equal to 3. Okay, so this negative, when it enters, the 3 will become negative, here will become positive, and here will become negative. All right, now this 3x squared and 3x squared are symmetric. Then what is going to happen? Minus 5x plus 7x is going to be 2x. So we have 2x. Here we're going to have 7 minus 2 will be plus 5 over this expression 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 equal to 3. So if we implement exponent minus 1 both sides, so we will invert this function and that function then. So this implies that we're going to have square root of 3x squared equal to that expression. Okay, so 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 will be equal, if we invert, this comes in the denominator and here become 1 over 3. So this is 2x plus 5 over 3. This can be reduced like this. And here is negative, not a positive, according to the formula, right? Because it's square root of a minus square root of b. So we have this expression is equal to this expression. So what will be the next approach? Now, we have this equality and we have this equality. So let's solve the simultaneous equation. This one, we're going to consider equation 2. And this one, we're going to consider equation 1. So let's now solve equation 1 and 2. Okay, so solving equation 1 and 2, then we will have equation 1 first. 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 plus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 equal to 3. And here we will have the equation 2, which is square root of 3x squared, 3 times x squared minus 5x plus 7 minus square root of 3x squared minus 7x plus 2 equal to 2x plus 5 over 3. All right. Now, if we check those two are symmetric, so we can add up both of them. So if we add those two equations, those two, they're going to cancel because they're symmetric. And then what is going to happen? These two, they are the same, will be 2 times square root of 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 equal. And if we add them, we're going to have 3 plus 2x plus 5 over 3. All right. And do now, we can simplify the operation on the right side. We can calculate it. So if we cross multiply, this will be 9 plus 5, it's going to be 14. So we have 2x plus 14 over 3. So if we divide both expressions by 2, we only have the square root of 3x squared minus 5x plus 7. Here will become x plus 7 over 3. All right. So we reduce all that equation into this equation, which becomes now easy. So we can square both sides. We're going to have 3x squared minus 5x plus 7 equal to x squared plus 2 times ab. So we're going to have 14x plus 49 over 3 squared, which is 9. So we can now solve this expression by crossing multiply. 9 goes that side multiplying. All right, 9 times 3, this will be 27, x squared minus 9 times 5, it's going to be 45x. And 9 times 7, it's going to be equal to plus 63 equal to x squared plus 14x plus 49. All right, so we can send all these expressions that side. We're going to have 26x squared, and this going there, we're going to have minus 4 and 5 is 9, 1 and 5 becomes 5x. This goes subtracting 63 minus 49 is definitely equal to plus, here is 50, 14. Okay, so we have 14 here equal to 0. All right, so this is just a quadratic equation. We can now solve this problem. So we will have that x is going to be equal to 59 plus or minus square root of minus 59 squared minus 4 times 26 times 14 over 2 times 26. So x will be equal, to be much easier, we can just quickly use the calculator. So we can quickly solve this problem. That means x is going to be 59 plus or minus 45 over, so 52. So we know that x will be equal to 59 plus 45 over 52. So we can just make quick calculation here. This is 14, keep 1, this is 9, this is 104. So x is going to be 104 over 52, and the other x is going to be 59 minus 45 over 52. All right. So the final answer here will be 2, and here will be 14 over 52. So simplifying by 2 is 7, and by 2 is 26. So you have those two answers, x equal to 7 over 26, and we have x equal to 2. All right, so those are our solution. So if you enjoy, leave your like, your comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share with your friends.